Welcome to my piano channel. This week I'm playing the Andante in A by Haydn. If you're new to my channel, hello. And what I do is learn a new piano piece each week around work and life. I then record this to YouTube, which I'm doing now, offer some practice tips for this piano piece or the piano in general, and then a few days later will upload just a musical version so you can listen to the music if you don't want to hear the talking. Now, if you enjoy what you hear, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of this. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. Appreciate all your comments and views. And here is the Andante in A. That was the Andante A on the piano by Haydn, and the first piece of advice I'd like to offer you if you're learning this piece or the piano in general is about phrasing. Now, phrasing is very important because it acts as a conversation to a piece of music. Now, in this, the first phrase is followed by an answer in the second phrase, third phrase, and the fourth. So hopefully you can hear in that phrasing the question and answer going on. And what phrasing does is form a conversation in the musical piece. So you can imagine whatever you want whilst you're playing, but what I found with this piece that came to my mind was like a sibling rivalry, so maybe a brother and sister. In the start, they're merry, but come the minor section, all hell's broken loose and they've fallen out. So and obviously not very happy, and come the end it kind of resolves a bit, not perfectly. So that was a story going on in my head whilst playing this piece. And that's all through phrasing, but you can imagine whatever you want. It could be whatever you can think of whilst you're playing, but the phrasing acts as a conversation and character to a piece. So my second little advice to you for this piece is in the left hand, in the minor section, there's a lot of semiquavers, as etc. Now, it's easy to potentially get lazy in the left hand by letting your fingers rest on the keys as, and what it does is create an overlap, which isn't how it's meant to be played, to make sure you pick your fingers up. And you'll just get that through practice and repetition. And the third little bit of advice I'd like to give is more of a point of observation, really. The pre-phrasing dotted rhythm. So it's the because they start off dotted and then they go straight. So by bar 3 you have it starts off and what that does is also amplify the phrasing and the conversation in the piece. So potential brother could be in the dotted rhythms and the answer could be sister or brother, etc, etc. So they're the 3 bits of advice I'd like to offer you. The first, the phrasing, being the conversation. Second, in the minor section, the left hand accuracy of lifting up the fingers and not jumbling things up. And the third, the dotted rhythms compared to the straight rhythms. Make sure you don't get them mixed up because it might confuse conversation. And here we go. I'll just play the piece again without the repeats this time, so I'll just go straight through. Hopefully you heard the phrasing and conversation in that point. As always, apologies for any mistakes. It can happen if you're playing live. And thank you very much for subscribing. If you have subscribed, make sure you've hit the bell. If you haven't subscribed and you're still watching, brilliant. Make sure you do subscribe. And I look forward to a new piece next week. Bye.